All right, guys. Good morning and welcome to yet another podcast with me on ABC Shoes, where we get to know about the world of shoemaking. So today we are live with one of the greatest, one of the amazing shoemakers we have in town. We have 20 leaders in town. So, bro, can we get to know you, sir?
All right. Good morning, fans.
Good morning.
My name is Umar Mendos. I am a shoemaker in the city of Jos.
Okay.
And my brand name is actually 24 Letters.
All right.
Anything more?
Yes, sir. Okay. We want to get to know what's really motivates you into the world of shoemaking, sir.
Okay. First of all, let's say I believe in creativity.
Okay.
I was not actually motivated more into the shoemaking. I felt beating around creative people.
Okay. Wow.
And most of the people in my area back then were just into shoemaking, and I said, let me give it a try.
Okay.
And I did not regret it even for
Wow,
once.
so that's just amazing. So being around creativity is just what make you to join the world of shoemaking.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So since when have you been doing this, and what has been your experience? Have you had challenges? Are there motivations? Are there? Just tell us what have you experienced since you've been here. Like how long have you been into the shoemaking world, and what have you seen? What have you experienced? Your challenges, and what have you to tell people around you? Like, you know.
Okay, that's actually a lot of questions.
Sorry, sir. Okay.
I will take it on from when I started.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah. I think I went into the shooters around 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's been a long time, bro.
Yeah. 2018. It was during a university strike.
Wow. Yeah. ASUU, I guess.
ASUU
wow. Strike. 2018.
Yes. ASUU strike for months.
Okay.
So I was actually home. I promised myself to get enough rest from UJ stress. And then I found myself being around the workshop a lot. And from there, I got to like, okay, why not let me just try and make something for myself?
Yeah, exactly.
So I went into the business not first because of the money, but I wanted to be creative.
Yeah.
I wanted to make out something for my own self. So that was how I found myself making shoes.
Okay.
And then for the challenges,
exactly, sir.
For the challenges, definitely nothing good comes.
Exactly, that's true.
It comes easy. So there are a lot of challenges from the financial aspect, the marketing aspect. Everything just comes with a lot of challenges actually. Okay. So, but then one of the challenges we face is actually hike of material price in the market. Day to day, you go into the market and then the prices are changing, and then you can't just keep on changing the price of your goods or your product on a daily basis because the financial this thing is not stable. So that's one of the challenges we face, and then what is it called? Capital actually is part of the challenge. So most of the challenges is just between around finances of the work.
Okay. So if I may ask, sir, like what are one of the advice you want to give to somebody out there that is maybe thinking of joining the world or the business of shoemaking? What can you tell them? Like, what do you have somebody that want to join shoemaking?
I will tell you to actually start today.
Okay. So start now.
Start now.
Start now. Wow. So, sir, can you tell us maybe 5 shoes? Can you give us maybe 5 shoes that every man out there should have? Like, can you tell us what are those? Maybe at least 5 shoes that every man out there, 5 type of shoes that every man out have. As a shoemaker that you are, and maybe a fashion person that you are, what are those like 5 shoes that every person out there at least should have? An average man should have.
Okay, basically, if you are talking about shoes that a man, a gentleman,
a gentleman
is someone that knows what fashion is, and is ready to actually kill it out there.
Yeah, man.
At least you should have a pair of Brooks.
Wow, Brooks.
Yes. Okay. You should have a pair of Chelsea boots.
Chelsea boots. Okay.
A pair of loafers.
Loafers.
And then a slide.
A slide. Okay, that's an open shoe.
That's an open shoe, being it normal slippers.
Okay.
Then what else? Like, I think those basics are just okay. You can twist it for both your corporate and casual outlook, for official and personal wears.
Thank you very much. So now, how about your like, do you accept people learning under you, sir? Do you accept people learning under and your location? Let's get to know your location so that in case someone out there wants to join you in your place of work or your workshop, maybe want to learn with you, you can just tell us your location, maybe your number, your contact, so that people can also reach out to you. You understand?
All right. My workshop is located at Utan Lane
Okay.
and Gadama Junction
Okay.
along Feringada road.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in the city of Jos, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then my socials are actually 24 letters on Instagram,
Okay.
Shoemaker on Facebook,
Okay.
and then my WhatsApp number is 090 352 31512.
Okay. So thank you, sir. So the last question I have for you, sir. Someone that says handwork or craft is a waste of time or is for poor people. What do you have to tell such person? In this 21st century, do you still feel like craft or maybe handwork or shoemaking like this is specifically for poor people again? Can we combine formal education with shoemaking now? The last question, please.
Okay, I will start by a personal experience. I am a product of both the school and the handcraft or handwork,
Okay.
which we can say.
Mm.
So I started schooling in University of Jos 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I joined the shoemaking business in 2018.
Mm.
So I've been going pari passu with the two.
Okay.
So I will definitely tell you that it's not easy,
Mm.
but then it is something that you can do,
Okay.
and then it's something that I would advise,
Okay.
because it gives you a moral lesson from both parts.
Okay.
You are both educated and you are well financially stable on the other part.
Wow.
So I think that is a very good advice to our youth out there.
Okay.
Don't just go with education,
Okay.
and then don't be fooled
Mm.
by the whole notion of education is
Scam.
a scam,
Yeah.
school is scam. It's never a scam.
Yeah.
The both work hand in hand.
Exactly.
So if you can make use of them being made, very good advantage.
All right. So thank you very much for granting us the interview today. God bless you. We hope to see you on our podcast again. So say bye to our viewers.
All right. Bye. Take care.
All right. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Bye.